it or not, that is real. And it is way bigger in person. You were at the bottom of this huge mountain. Mittenwald is absolutely insane.
Mittenwald might look like a classic Bavarian fairy tale, but this town has some wild hidden stories that most people don't know. First, this place is famous worldwide for its violins. In the 17th century, Matthias Klocks turned Mittenwald into the Stradivarius of the Alps, crafting instruments so high quality that some are still played in major orchestras today. Mittenwald's violin making tradition was so intense that kids were trained from birth to carve instruments, and during its peak, almost every house in town had its own secret workshop. Some of these hidden workshops still exist under modern buildings. But that is not all. Mittenwald also has a huge smuggling problem thanks to its location on a major trade route through the Alps. Back in the day, people would pack contraband goods into hollowed out violins to avoid paying high taxes at border crossings. The town also has some of the most insane frescoes in Bavaria, but they aren't just for decoration. Some of them were coded messages for travelers, guiding them to secret meeting spots and safe houses during wartime. Check out this mountain behind me. It is obviously the highlight of the town, and if you see that shadow, it's an even larger mountain that's just covering it all up. It's definitely the best mountain town that we have seen so far. We're already thinking of rating this place a 9.8. It's that beautiful, that amazing, and super livable. Everything is so close to each other. We love the paintings on the buildings, and you can't even get enough of this mountain. It is the closest that you can ever get to living next to a mountain. Again, so beautiful, and you would think that living really close to a mountain, maybe today it's just really beautiful, but you would think it'd be super windy, super cold. Today feels like summer. It is amazing. It could not get any better than that. You're looking at the Karwendel range, home to some of the toughest climbing routes in Germany. The jagged peaks make it look almost unclimbable, and there are World War II bunkers built into some of these cliffs. And a few remain totally unexplored. So while Mittenwald might seem just like a peaceful alpine town, it's actually a place filled with secret workshops, smuggler trails, hidden messages, and forgotten tunnels. Basically a real-life Bavarian mystery novel.
And again, that shadow casting over the Karwendel range is of course the Zugspitze mountain that we just went up today, top of Germany. This could be the last time you ever see us. We are hiking the Karwendel Spitze mountain, the main one, Mittenwald. We are hiking it the hard way because the gondola for some reason is closed for the next just like 5 days. Like, so annoying, but I believe it's about 5 miles up, 6,000 feet of elevation, 4 p.m. Can it be done? You'll find out. we have officially made it about halfway up to the Karwendel mountain peak summit, and we stopped at this hut. And I think this is
not open.
yeah, this will be our final stop. The reason this place isn't open is, again, because the gondolas are closed. So under an hour, 2,000 feet up to this, you should do that. I mean,
Yeah, it's really amazing views of the city.
yeah,
The
and
town.
if
And
you-
a ton of mountains too, even ones that we didn't see on the ground.
we made it up to the top. It would take around 2 more hours to get up to the top. Doesn't sound bad, but again, we don't have much time here with the sunlight. So if you can see this, that's the spot of what it looks like, and that's where we're gonna head to now. So head down the mountain. If it took us an hour to get up here, typically it'll take us around 15 to 20 minutes to run down. Before this video goes on, in some past videos, I have cut Sophia off every single time she's almost talking, so I'm gonna try to work on that. I like to talk, and I honestly kind of hate to listen, so if you've seen me cut Sophia off in a video in the past, I am very sorry. I just get excited to talk.
It's all good. We finally made it to the Mittenwalder Hut, and it's exactly perched at 4,984 feet. We thought that it was 2,000 feet because that's what All Trails was saying, but I guess we just didn't start at the complete bottom. It's a rustic alpine hut that was built in 1948 to 1949 by the German Alpine Club. The Mittenwalden section has been serving both as refugee for hikers and a traditional mountain inn ever since. It's not just a gondola stop, it's a classic Berghaus experience offering hearty Bavarian food, beds for overnight trekkers, and an amazing view that stretches across the Austrian border. While it may not be world famous, it's locally cherished, especially among climbers heading to the Mittenwalder Kelterseg, which you can see here in a clip.
Also, probably not the safest to go up any further anyway, because we don't have anything but running shoes. So, no pulls in the snow, no spikes on our shoes. Yeah, we're just waiting to slip down the mountain. Let's get down right now.
That's like a $300 walking stick. See how Jackson gets down.
Don't touch it, babe. Thing's scraggly as hell. There's no real way of me getting this time lapse the way I want to, so you're gonna have to deal with the vertical angle, but look at this setup. I mean, could you be more creative? In the middle of a barrier, got the phone case sticking into it, acorns, and the pole. I'm trying to keep that up. Hopefully it's good. Please enjoy. All right, so we went up to the viewpoint. We ran probably another 2 miles,
2 miles.
Probably another mile uphill. We got a ton of workout, exercise today. So let's take you through what we're getting. Our daily budget is probably like $40.
Yeah.
So, but we are balling out.
Yeah, we have a fridge.
We have a
finally.
fridge. Yeah, we got a fridge. So we got probably all the healthiest stuff that you could find in the store that we are willing to eat and actually like. So let Sophia take you through it.
Yeah. So
every single
I think the only unhealthy thing that we have is
the chocolate.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
and
that's a good dessert.
salt and vinegar, because I've been looking for these for months.
And also another dessert is this vegan plant protein pudding, 20 grams of protein. I mean, if you're gonna want to eat unhealthy, that's
got
good.
4 of those.
We got juices,
Bunch of drinks.
kefir. This is lemon. I think this is gonna taste really good. I think it's gonna taste like
some stuff that we've stuck to on this trip is hummus and
hummus
kefir.
and bread. Yeah, hummus
So
and
that's
then,
nothing new.
A healthy bread. Also, it really it makes shopping go by so fast.
Because you can just see and it's like, all right, I'm getting that.
Yeah, we got edamame. We got a lot of
some apples,
pasta, fruit.
Yeah, we got a bunch of these sweet potato, chicken meals. Oh yeah.
We got pasta, apples, Roman.
We could just put the cream cheese on that actually. All right.
Yeah, we got a ton of fruit, a lot of protein items, a lot of stuff that's gonna be good for our guts to flush away maybe some of the bad food and beer we were drinking.
Really helps when they put these nutrition scores on, because it's like, okay, I'm still in the chip aisle, boom, a B on this nut mix. So, helps searching and helps grocery time go by quicker, because there's a fact that you spend around 8 months of your life just in a grocery store. So anytime helps.
So when you come to the Mittenwald HBF, not only do you have the best view in any of the other train stations that you could possibly get, but there is a full-on blown nightclub with live music. Imagine just being so tired off your lame train ride, and there's a crazy bar. I look insane because I just ran, but what? Groceries and all, pulling up to this. They're playing the best song ever,
We can't even get over there, bro. There's a line. We gotta go all the way around, and then they're playing over there.
What?
So last day in Mittenwald yesterday is when we went on that long hike. Today, feeling a little sore. I guess maybe Sophia isn't, because she hasn't really
I mean, I'm pretty sore. I guess I'm really just sore in my arms for some reason.
Well, yeah, normally Sophia always carries the backpack, so I'm not really the man of the relationship. Well, I'm not saying you're a man. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You're just nice enough to carry the bags.
Okay, yeah.
So I can just look at the directions. All right.
Anyway,
so,
it's okay.
Last day in Mittenwald, we woke up at around 11 a.m. Really just took advantage of that nice bed. It just is very, very frustrating here because there is no internet whatsoever. Our hotel claims to have really good internet. Nothing.
And it's horrible. Yeah,
we just went to one of the nicest hotels in all of Mittenwald called the Post Hotel. Looked extremely luxurious. We were able to connect to their internet. Nothing really at all. We went to 4 cafes. Nothing. So we've basically wasted around 2-3 hours going around testing different internets, because today needs to be a work day. We got to get a bunch of stuff done. So now it's about 2 p.m. something, and we just decided let's go to Innsbruck. So let's go on an hour train ride to go get some internet, basically. So
yeah, it's beautiful. That white backsplash.
But yeah, let's head to Innsbruck. Not really dressed appropriately. I just put on slides, super thin pants, so we could go to the cafe, relax, and do a bunch of work. Mittenwald, final rating maybe? I think we said 9.8 originally.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it's not
I would
that
probably
high.
put it down to like maybe a solid 9. I mean, it is just like a day trip.
Yeah.
I would just make this a day trip.
Day or 2.
Yeah, maybe 2 days if you want to
Go
hike
up the gondola.
up to the mountain. But other than that, I mean,
there's
not much to do here, and it's not really our scene. I mean,
just restaurants,
if you were
hotels.
older, it's probably a better scene for you. But if you're younger, I mean, again, last night there was a whole like bar, live music at the train station, which is a pretty cool scene. But other than that, I mean,
not much at all.
There's not much to do here.
Everything's closed. It's like Hallstatt. Everything's
closed. It's just a nice, relaxing spa day to get away from Munich, bigger cities. But yeah, other than that, like great scenes, cool vibes here. But
Mittenwald to Garmisch, Parkenkirchen. Garmisch, definitely more active, like bunch of locals, you know, riding their bikes, skiing.
Yeah, there's a lot more activities.
Yeah, Garmisch, I would say in Garmisch for 2 days, Mittenwald 1 day.
Yeah.
If we're ranking Mittenwald like a 9 something, then Garmisch is like a 9.2, I guess.
Yeah.
You come here for that. You come here for this huge mountain. So cool. You got mountains everywhere over there behind me. Yeah, you could probably mountain bike. You could probably hike.
Town.
Yeah.
Nice authentic town. Nothing industrial.
Yeah, they have some like buildings. Honestly, I feel like Garmisch was better in every way. Besides this place having a cooler, closer mountain to the town, but Garmisch is definitely better than Mittenwald. People probably don't know about Mittenwald as much as they would about Garmisch, but yeah, the scene here is just a lot of older people, and I guess that comes with like less of a tourist feel because like older people are normally just like quieter, hanging out, and not like gonna shove you for pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But well, our last resort, the HBF bar, restaurant, live music performance, 71. I've only seen like 15 in my whole life, so maybe we're not gonna go to Innsbruck. Let's just go to this random cafe.
Yeah.
Mittenwald train station is proving to us every day that it is the best train station possibly in the world, maybe in all of Europe though. You have the best view you could ever have of these mountains. We don't have the best seat ever, so we can't exactly see it, but probably the best internet you could ever get unless you work in the government. I don't know. Who knows? We also got some food. The girl gave me a heart. She's mad about it. Why? Okay. Both got coffees. We destroyed this muffin. We're not going to Innsbruck. Maybe we will tomorrow. Who knows? Just imagine your job is to film, edit, as I'm doing right now. This Go South video is killing me right now. A lot of work being put into that. So if you haven't watched the second Budapest video, the second and the third Budapest video, I love. And this Go South video has a lot of work in it. But relating to my point, imagine that you can just live and work with that next to you. Working outside. I love to edit. I love to film. But wow. That is insane. This mountain just shoots straight up. Like, it's insane. Looking at it now, for where we were all the way, I would say up at the top of that green, that is where we were yesterday at the cabin. So it is clearly snow-packed. And even on the way down, it was really hard to get down due to our shoes and stuff. So I really don't know how we would have made it up all the way to the top. Even if we did leave really early in the morning, I'm not sure how or if we could have even persisted through that hike. But good thing we kind of stopped when we did. You know, it got pretty dark quick and we saw mountain goats. I believe it would just be a typical maybe Austrian mountain goat. But we got really lucky. The best feeling ever is when you go, you know, to some crazy place and you see an exotic animal. Just try to realize for all of these videos that, you know, it's kind of us putting our absolute all into them. Our only free time is editing, and Sophia making thumbnails and researching the next place and making the next itinerary and stuff. So it sadly is for us go, 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 go. And the month of March has just blown by trying to make, the videos better and stuff. But the reality is, it's really hard to remember things when you go on trips. So let's say, you go on your 5-day trip to Florida like once or twice a year. You don't really remember it that well unless you take a lot of pictures or videos, but like overall these videos really just help capture how we were feeling, what we were doing at a certain point of our time at some of the best places you can visit in all of the world. So they're really important to us, and hopefully you as a viewer enjoy these videos and consider, liking, subscribing, whatever. But at the end of the day, just hopefully try to respect that we're just kids and our only free time is being completely put into these videos. So yeah, just some background knowledge, but we are very much trying our hardest. I love you, family. I miss you, everyone that is watching this. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch our humble little young travel videos. They are getting better and better and better as they go on. Maybe consider watching some of our older videos, especially when we were in like London or Paris. It wasn't so much like, oh, let's talk about each building. It was more of like our personality and stuff. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.